completion. How are you?
Good, thank you.
All right, so first off, we're going to ask a few questions. So how close are we to being done?
So we're about a month away from being completed. The goal is to have our final certificate of occupancy from the state in time for the June 3rd graduation. So right now you can see there's 4 of the basketball hoops that are being installed. The other 2 will be installed last, which will be the full court. The gym flooring has been delivered. On the far end of the gym, there's rolls of the gym flooring that will be laid out starting early next week. We're standing right now in an area that will be the heating and cooling system. So this area will be completed in about a week and a half as well. You can see that we've got some individuals here that are going up on lifts. Again, 2 of the folks on lifts are working on the basketball hoops. And, 2 of the other gentlemen on the 3rd lift are completing the lighting.
So what would you say your favorite part about this gym is?
Well, that's a good question. I'm amazed altogether. You know, I've been looking at the prints and we've been making some changes to it for about 2 years. And now it's finally coming to completion, and I'm just amazed. Every time I come in here, I see, you know, pretty big changes and rapid movement on the completion of the project. I guess, you know, just to point a few things out, to have a regulation gymnasium, the gym floor is going to have our logo in the middle, and on both ends of the court it'll say Patriot in large letters. So just all the symbolism behind that is pretty moving. And then if you can see some of the last minute changes we made with some of the color scheme of the wall above the running track, you know, I think it's pretty cool. And then just to have an indoor running track, you know, in Roscommon County, I think it's going to be great. And as you might know, or maybe you don't know, the idea is to keep this gymnasium, running track, and the weight room open to the public pretty much every day. And then we'll have a free fitness center right here in St. Helens.
That would definitely be cool. So in addition to just having this amazing gym, you also have classes in the back. You want to tell me a little bit about that? Yeah,
so we have 8 classrooms, and then we have kind of a foyer area that has a pretty large concession stand. The 8 classrooms are really going to be used for the 7th and 8th grade 4 core classes. And then we have an additional science lab rather for the high school. We have an art room for upper school. And then we're going to have an extra classroom that we may use for the special education resource room, maybe a testing center, computer lab. That's undetermined at this point. And I'll show you where the trophy case is being built. That's something that's pretty new to us, as well as the concession stand area, which is nearing completion.
That's definitely cool. So one last question. What do you want to see completed? And like, how much do you want to see this improved by until next time you see it?
Yeah, so the idea is we have a timeline, a schedule put together with all of our contractors, and it's moving along you know, at a very appropriate rate. So I think that I'm very interested in getting this floor down, and so the end of next week the floor should be completed, and it takes about a 5-day cure time where nobody can have any movement or be on the floor. So I think a week from tomorrow is going to be a nice time for Patriot Times to revisit the gymnasium. The hoops should be 100% installed, the volleyball equipment will be in, and then you'll see the floor completed as well.
All right, well, we'll make sure to come. Good morning and welcome back to the Patriot Times. We're again here with Mr. Patterson as he's showing us these rooms and the trophy case we have behind us. So this trophy case, how many trophies do you want to have in it?
Oh yeah, well, you know, I think that a good problem to have would be to have to build additional trophy cases. But yeah, so one of the things we wanted to do here is, this is the main entrance when we have sporting events and other community activities where we're going to use the gymnasium. So this is kind of the foundation of the trophy cases. There'll be some storage underneath there. You see some electrical for lighting, and then we'll build it all the way to the ceiling, and obviously lots of glass. So the finished product's going to be cool to have you come back and see. Behind us we have an entrance that I can show you that goes into, right now it's, you know, a lot of construction equipment, but there's a concession stand there. But essentially I think it's important to note that this is the main entrance for any activities. So this is the north side of the building, which would be not full of seats as well.
So do you plan to have seats in here like you do in the current high school area?
Yeah, kind of just lounge seats that will just line the wall here for people to kind of take a rest. Yes.
That's good. I like those chairs a lot. Okay, so now can you show us some of the classrooms?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
So this is one of the traditional classrooms. Again, 3 of our classrooms have water and cabinetry for art and 2 science classes. This is just a traditional classroom for grade 7 and 8. Lots of windows for natural light. The emergency exit door. We have overhead heating. And there will be a drop ceiling in here. I think it's going to be 10 foot. So the final ceiling will be just below the ductwork that you see.
That's definitely really cool. Very big rooms. It's a very wide space. So, okay, what would you say your favorite thing about these classrooms?
Well, you know, I think that natural light does a lot for the learning environment. I think it creates positive energy, just good vibes altogether. So every classroom has 3 windows, and then again an emergency door. And so I like that natural light.
And see, a lot of people in my classes, we don't like the lights on, but we'd rather have the natural lights coming through the windows. So that's definitely a smart idea. Do you have anything else you want to say about the classroom?
You know, I think that you know, we get a lot of feedback from a lot of different folks on what kind of finished product they want in the classroom, and some people prefer non-carpeted floors. I think they can keep it cleaner, and but I just wanted to note that all these classrooms here will be carpeted, and the hallway, and then the 2 science labs and the art room are going to be that finished, polished concrete that we see in the hallways of the current high school. So
that's good.
Something to note there.
I did hear the art teachers and some of the science teachers saying they didn't want to get chemicals on carpets or paint on carpets, so that's definitely helpful. Thank you for showing us the school. It's really great, and it looks good, and we can't wait to see it in a week.
Thank you.
All right, well, thank you for joining us again at Patriot Times Live, and we will see you next time.